Boom! What's up, Waves Capital? It's Royce Jacob, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about C3 AI Inc., the MVP of the stock market, and of course, the #1 stock pick of Waves Capital for 2023. And I couldn't be prouder to say that this stock could not be off to a stronger start to the year. You guys, C3 AI Inc., from the beginning of the month, is now up almost 90% as of January 31st, and in the past 3 trading sessions alone, up over 30%. And of course, you guys know our call options are going significantly more ballistic than that. But C3 AI has had the hype at its back, as we've been saying for the past month, over a month now. The hype of ChatGPT, OpenAI, DALL-E 2, all of these very, very revolutionary AI technologies that are entering the cultural zeitgeist. It was almost inevitable in my mind that we were going to see this at some point, but the fact that it's here is still shocking in a sense, and honestly, I'm just really thankful to be experiencing this rally with all of you right now. Okay, so we will, of course, be discussing technicals. I want to talk to you guys about what I see happening from here from a price action perspective. And of course, we do have to discuss some fundamentals as well. Again, the hype has arrived, and a lot of times when the hype really hits, when that hype cycle and mania hits, when the emotion enters the picture, the fundamentals begin to mean less and less. But the move we saw today was not just hype. It was off the back of some very, very promising news, which we will kick off this video by reading over. Seeking Alpha, C3 AI leaps on launch of new AI-focused product suite, ChatGPT integration. Okay, so let's read over this. Again, this plays perfectly into just our general AI hype thesis. And I mean, it's crazy just to see how perfectly things are coming to fruition. Okay, so read over the article. We will then dive into the charts and talk about some spring targets. Before we do, you guys, please let me know in the comments down below. Did you get in on this trade? Are you eating good? Are you part of the Waves fam? Are you a member of the Waves Capital portfolio? Have you gotten in on this trade? If so, let me know in the comments down below, just so, you know, I can go down there and congratulate you. Okay, so let's get to reading. C3 AI shares continued to surge in early trading on Tuesday, getting nearly 28% in early trading on Tuesday after Thomas Siebel-led company announced it was introducing a new artificial intelligence-focused product suite. The new suite, known as C3 Generative AI Product Suite, uses natural language to rapidly locate, retrieve, and present all relevant data across the entire corpus of an enterprise's information system. C3 AI added that the suite integrates other AI systems, including OpenAI's ChatGPT, as well as offerings from Google and academics into its enterprise AI products. C3 AI, this is a quote, C3 Generative AI fundamentally changes the human-computer interaction model of enterprise application software, said Siebel in a statement. Combining the full potential of natural language, generative pre-trained transformers, enterprise AI, and predictive analytics will change everything about enterprise computing. Okay, you guys, this is huge. And again, they know what they're doing. Once again, C3 AI, in our previous videos, you guys just go watch our recent videos on C3 AI. There's one, I'm not sure where the other one is. I just wanted to reference this video, honestly, but go watch our previous videos on C3 AI if you haven't already. We go over the specifics of the company and what the company does and why the sky is almost the limit for a company in the realm of C3 AI. Okay, so go watch those and then come back here and finish this video if you want. But C3 AI, you guys, the sky is the limit, and the fact that they are now integrating these technologies from, of course, OpenAI, which is the leader of the pack. They are not public. If they were, I would absolutely be investing. But you guys, C3 AI, as far as publicly traded AI companies go, is the #1 seed. They have the ticker symbol AI, and it's just a combination of all these things that have made it, I don't want to say so obvious, but the likelihood of what is now happening so high. And again, it's still shocking, but I'm just so pumped to see it actually come into fruition. Okay, so before we talk price targets, before I tell you guys why I think we might get a little dip before the second wave, you guys, we have to freaking celebrate. So I do want to read over some of the newsletter that I just sent out. I'll reference a bit of the hype cycle, a bit of my take on this hype cycle that I wrote in Friday's newsletter. But again, really just celebrate with Waves Capital, because this is, you guys, these are life-changing trades, and the gains that we've experienced over the past couple of weeks now, not just in AI, but I mean, a good example of, again, these are at the top 3 stocks: AI, SoFi, and Matterport. SoFi was just a rocket ship after their earnings call. So we're 2 for 3. Matterport, I feel, is coming soon. But you guys, it's been a revolutionary month for us. C3 AI and Veritone on absolute fire as the artificial intelligence sector gains further momentum. And the Waves options portfolio has well over doubled just today, you guys. And now we have 10x the portfolio year to date. You guys have had a lot of good months in the past over the course of my decade-long trading career, but I can confidently say that as far as the multiple of my options portfolio goes, this past month of January 2023 has been the best month of my trading career. And it is now off the back, of course, of these AI plays. C3 AI and Veritone. We won't be covering Veritone today. I'll keep that one exclusive to the portfolio and newsletter group. But you guys, the portfolio, I should say the options portfolio, has 10x'd year to date. And I could not be prouder of what we've accomplished. And again, you guys, it's not easy. 2022 wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to hold our ground through some of the volatility and uncertainty. But if you're still here, if you're still playing, I mean, you deserve some of the gains that we saw. So cheers to that, you guys. We thought Friday was big, but that's because we hadn't lived out Monday, January 31st just yet. We couldn't be closing out the month on a stronger note. And January 2023 will be one for the history books. And again, you guys, cheers. We knew the January effect was coming. We positioned ourselves appropriately, and we stuck to our game plan. So if you are gaining today, if you have gained on these massive jumps in AI, SoFi, some of our other plays, even Tesla, the Tesla trade we had earlier this month, you guys, cheers to you. The gains are well-deserved. And yeah, once again, just let me know in the comments down below if you guys are eating good with me, okay? I trust most of you are. And honestly, I do want to talk a little bit about profits before we get into the trades, because this is very important for you guys that are gaining with me. And I will articulate this more in the newsletter. But for all of you who are experiencing these gains with me, I do want to talk a little bit about how I'm currently viewing profit taking, about how I kind of disperse these profits within my entire, not just investment portfolio, but just across my net worth, I should say. Okay, so today, for full transparency, I sold 80% of my February 17th $15 AI call position. This is now up 3,300% from the time of inception, okay? I think we got in on C3. I mean, we got in right around here, I think. I think our entry point on those calls was around 1050. I can't even remember the price of the calls, but they are now up 3,300. There we go. They're now up 3,300% since the time of inception. Absolutely bonkers. And 80% of my February 17th $10 Veritone position, which just today, again, January 31st, was up 600% on the day. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so these contracts have provided a decade-long angel investing returns in the span of a month. And honestly, it'd be straight up greedy not to take significant profits. We do also have some macro hurdles on the horizon that we're not going to cover here, but just to play it safe, you got to take profits on those shorter term call options. And these are only about, 2-3 weeks out now. For me personally, that's a little too close for comfort. So I also took some profits from my 421 contracts. Honestly, my April 21st contracts, this position, even prior to today, was much greater than my February 17th position. That's also why I do have that labeled here as kind of just a time horizon for this this second wave that I believe is coming. But even those are up 1,200% from the time of inception. I did sell about 20. I did sell about 20% of those today, just for full transparency once again. And meaningful profits have been taken. Again, you guys, these are truly life-changing gains, and wouldn't rather. There's no one I'd rather be riding these waves with. Okay, so as far as profits, I've transferred 50% of the proceeds into my bank account to solidify the trade and lock in the win. Always remember, you guys, a win is not a win until you realize the gains, okay? And this is something that I'm sure a lot of you guys have learned over the course. Dude, I have alfalfas. This is something I'm sure you guys have learned over the course of 2022, of 2021, of course, seeing your account balance go through the roof and then crash back down to earth. It's something that we all have to experience. But again, you guys, it's really important to live through this and really just understand and learn, sometimes the hard way, once again, that you have to solidify the gains. And you do so by, once again, transferring those gains into your bank account. I'll be keeping 25% of it as dry powder in my brokerage account to deploy when I feel necessary. And honestly, I deployed the last 25% into my Apple put position to maintain a healthy call put ratio within the portfolio. So again, I will not be discussing the specifics of this put position right now, but that is just a little bit of insight as to how I personally, disperse my profits after a day like today. And again, even if you guys don't want to buy puts, if you're not hedging, if you got in on this trade, cheers to you guys. Just take the win and, go treat your family to a beautiful dinner or something, okay? That's definitely what I did last weekend, and I can guarantee that that is what I will be doing this weekend as well. Let's close out the video by talking about Wave 2 and where I think Wave 2 will be taking us, okay? So, Wave 2 is coming, but I don't think it's coming right now, you guys. Again, we do have some macro hurdles on the horizon. I am a bit worried about potential Fed intervention and honestly some big tech earnings that are coming up later this week. Apple being, one of those companies that's reporting, which is a big reason why I'm shorting Apple currently as an Apple fanboy as well. So just keep that in mind. But I do think it is possible, given, again, this massive run, for the most part interrupted run as well, that we've seen over the past couple of weeks now, to slow down a little bit. RSI is getting extremely high. We are approaching levels of significant resistance, historical resistance from an RSI perspective, as you can see down here. And keep in mind, you guys, it's always possible that we climb higher, especially given some of the hype around AI once again, and just the excitement around this sector. But, you guys, what goes up must come down. And again, that does not mean that there will not be another move to the upside. But again, you rip hard, you fall hard. I do think that C3 AI in the shorter term comes down to retest broken resistance on this megaphone channel. As you guys can see right here, megaphone channel, called so because it is shaped like that. Megaphone channel, I do think we come down to retest broken resistance on this channel as new support. I think we go sideways for a little bit, and then I think Wave 2 hits. And maybe it happens even faster than April 21st. That's just the strike price on many of our options contracts. Again, just want to give you guys some insight into the portfolio. If you guys have not joined, if not, you guys, what are you doing? Go join the Waves portfolio. First link down below, you get everything that this box right here entails. And, I try to make this as affordable and accessible as possible. And honestly, just the gains you saw today, regardless of your portfolio size, would have paid off, probably a year, probably multiple years of this. So if you guys aren't part of Waves Capital yet, go join the Waves fam, and I'll see you guys inside. But if not, no worries at all. I do appreciate you watching this right now. Closing it out, you guys, C3 AI, once again, I do think we come down, retest broken resistance as new supports on this megaphone channel, this top yellow line right here. Go sideways for a little bit. This also coincides nicely with the top end of our initial gap range, or a target gap range of $16 to $18. So maybe come down to the $18 region, go sideways for a little bit. Give us some time to reinforce our positions and accumulate more long-term call options before Wave 2, which I do think will take us up to $32 by April in order to test previous broken resistance as new broken support, as new resistance, this white line right here. And also, you guys, keep in mind, C3 AI's C3AI's IPO price is $42. And on the first day of trading, it did go up to $100. So it actually opened at $100. But the stock was priced by investment bankers at $42. I think that there is no reason that we can't see that. And again, you guys, I'm just really excited for what's to come. So cheers, Waves Capital. Again, let me know in the comments down below if you got in on this trade. And, let's celebrate in the comments downstairs. Until next time, you guys, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.